This video shows how to unbox and set up the HP Color LaserJet Pro MFP M477 printer. This printer is heavy. HP recommends using a cart or dolly to move it to the setup location. First, choose a well-ventilated, dust-free area to set up the printer. Make sure that the printer is not exposed to direct sunlight. Place the box on a flat, smooth surface. Unsnap and remove the shipping locks at the bottom of each side of the box. Pull the top of the box up and off the base and set it aside for recycling. On the top of the packing material, you'll find the following items. An installation guide. It's the basic step-by-step guide for setting up your printer, much like this video. A multi-language support guide with phone numbers and websites for contacting HP technical support. A getting started guide, which helps you install and set up the software. A USB cable for connecting the printer to your computer. Do not connect the USB cable during this video. You'll be prompted to connect it when you install the printer software. A phone cord for setting up the fax. A power cord. Make sure that you only use the power cord that comes in the box with your printer. The installation CD for both OS X and Windows. The CD includes the printer's user guide and the warranty and legal guide. You'll need the CD to install the software for your printer. This video only covers the hardware setup steps. If later you can't find the CD, or if you want to check for updated drivers, go to 123.hp.com to search for new drivers for your printer. Note that an Ethernet cable does not come with your printer. You will have to buy it separately. Remove the cardboard accessories container and set it aside for recycling. Remove the styrofoam top caps and then lift the printer out of the cardboard container. You'll need help to do this. Remove the orange tape from the protective plastic cover and then pull the plastic down and out from under the printer. Next, remove the tape from the outside of the automatic document feeder. Remove the tape from the document feeder's output tray and the protective film from the document feeder's paper guides. Remove the tape and protective film from the front of the printer. Now, we'll load the paper. Pull the paper tray out of the printer. For legal size paper, pull the tray extension out. Slide the paper width and paper length guides out as far as they will go. Flex the stack of paper to break any locked edges that could cause jams. Tap the paper on a flat surface to make sure that the edges are aligned and even. Load the paper so the top of the page goes into the printer first. Make sure that the stack of paper is not higher than the marks on the paper tray guides. Slide the paper width and paper length guides inward until they stop at the edges of the paper. Do not push the guides so far in that they bend the paper. Push the paper tray back into the printer until it stops. Instructions for loading tray 1 can be found in the user guide located on the installation CD or on the web at www.hp.com/support/color LJ-M477 MFP. Locate the power connector on the rear of the printer. Plug the power cord into the power connector. Make sure the plug is firmly in place. Plug the other end of the power cord into a power source. To prevent any power issues, HP recommends that you plug the printer directly into a wall outlet, not a power strip. Also, make sure that your power source meets the printer's minimum voltage requirements. You'll find them on the product label inside the cartridge access door. If you plan to use the printer's fax capability, remove the protective cover on the fax port on the rear of the printer and plug one end of the phone cord into the fax port. Plug the other end of the phone cord into a phone jack. If you are connecting your printer to an Ethernet network, connect an Ethernet cable to the Ethernet port on the rear of the printer. Plug the other end of the cable into your system's network port. On the front of the printer, press the power button to turn on the printer. The printer will make some noise while it initializes. When the initialization is complete, set up the language and date and time for the printer. Establishing the correct language and date and time settings is an important step not only in the hardware setup, but also for setting up the printer's fax capability, if you plan to use it. The first thing you'll see on the control panel is the language setup screen. Note, for these instructions, we will set up the printer for English. If necessary, swipe up to scroll to your desired language, touch the language, and then touch Yes. If necessary, swipe up to scroll to your country or region, touch your country or region, and then touch Yes. On the default settings screen, select whether you want to manage the printer yourself or have your IT department do it, and then touch Yes. When the home screen appears, swipe to the left and touch the Setup icon. Touch System Setup, touch Time Date, and then touch the format of how you want the time displayed, either 12 hours or 24 hours. Using the numeric keypad, type the current time in the window and then touch OK. Select your desired date format. Using the numeric keypad, type the date in the window and then touch OK. The control panel returns to the System Setup screen. Touch the Home button to return to the main menu. If the printer is connected to a network, you can find the printer's IP address on the control panel. Just touch either the wireless or Ethernet button, depending on your connection type, and then touch Network Connected. You are now ready to install the printer's software on your computer. For more information on performing the software installation, go to www.hp.com/support/color LJM477MFP. This has been the unboxing and setup video for the HP Color LaserJet Pro MFP M477 printer. You can find additional helpful videos at hp.com/support videos and on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/HPPrinterSupport.